Hey there, beloved. Driving the car again. Just had some ideas and some inspiration that I wanted to share with you this morning. So I want to talk to you about how there are some people who are just givers and they just share and they love and they're always, for the most part, mostly available to assist other beings during times of challenge or crisis or whatever is going on. These people tend to be attuned to the community and they understand that we are all in this together. So that person sitting on the side of the road right over there, that person who is up in the mountain or in town and is going through something, we pick up on these people and these things, and we create opportunities for healing and for connection and for support. And it's just such an interesting contrast when you come across a person who is like, it's all about me and I, and the people who are the perpetual givers, sometimes they don't have a lot, but they're happy, right? And then you see these people who are like, it's all about me and my identity and my perfect house and everything has to be perfect and you're not allowed to blah, 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 and all these rules and regulations around, my perfect stuff, my, me, rather than we, us, with that individual I expression where my inspiration gets to be, allowed to live and grow and generate. And so there was this, this beautiful house that was in like just such a perfect location to, if you wanted to stand for something, for beauty in the world or kindness, it would have been like the perfect house to allow your space to be that spot of inspiration, right? So we just moved on into this house that is like, it's kind of like a 1910 shack it's like a log cabin that has been added on to, and it's like really tiny and really rough and really interesting. But the location of this house is so incredibly perfect for making that community difference. And the other thing, all the other houses that I've ever lived in have been like really big houses, in kind of like middle to upper class neighborhoods, and not necessarily wildly expensive, but everyone was like, everything has to look really neat and tidy and, in a little bento box with a bow on top, and everything just looks good. But behind closed doors, there's like no generosity, no connectivity, no community, no really getting to know one another. Like even sharing coffee or meals or tea or, talking to one another about something meaningful like that, those things never happen. And in this neighborhood, there's, multi-million-dollar homes. It's just a street in town, multi-million-dollar, homes, a couple of them, and then shacks like the one we're living in. And it's just this, and by the way, my shack costs more than the upper class neighborhoods that I've lived in. But this is so much more powerful because I'm like, every day I wake up with another inspiration about how we can make a difference being where we are, because we're right on this river walking and bike riding trail through the town, which can make such a positive, profound difference in other people's lives by sharing our inspiration and our love and our kindness, our prayers, our miracle healing. We can touch the lives, like bloom where you're planted. Choose to be that incredible, inspired version of you that is here to connect in, and where there was division, create unity, and where there was misunderstanding, create common ground, and create beauty wherever you are. Be willing for things to get a little bit messy, right? Everything doesn't have to be perfect all the time. And you don't have to be perfect. You can let yourself be messy and be real, be authentic with who you are and where you are, and give what, like, most people don't know this, that haven't learned how to really give and how to really live your life from a space of gratitude and of constantly being grateful for even the things that are difficult. Sometimes even the things that are, life hijacking. Because every single thing that comes up and every single thing that happens is a thank you. It's thank you that I'm now seeing what I believe to be true about myself. Because it is done, it is manifest outside in exact proportion, in exact measure to what you perceive and believe inside, which is largely unconscious, largely. So when we have a manifestation event or experience where suddenly we are witnessing something that feels so bad and it's like really painful, that's a cause and a reason to celebrate, to really celebrate that this has now filtered in to your conscious mind, this limitation, this lack, this experience. And now the point of power becomes this present moment where you can really shift and change. So I invite you, no matter where you are in your life, no matter what's going on in your world, to find the space within you that is creative, that is inspired, and that wants to make a difference in the world and connect and be connected, rather than complaining about being lonely or not having what you want or what you need or what you're striving for, or what, your life won't be complete until blah, 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 blah. What if just today, just for today, just for this moment, maybe you could find the place within you that has an inspired, expanded idea that encompasses more than just you, but it helps you to become more alive in who you actually really are. So this is what I inspire you to today. Just a little thought this morning as I'm driving the car. And today, by the way, is the major supermoon lunar eclipse tonight. So I hope to see you. I love you. Have a beautiful day.